Alright, we're back. Gonna move to my stuff real quick around. Stitch it. And then let's get going. Let's start. See what's going on. Got some sewing action in the background, so ignore that, please. We're at the Elder's house. Oh, got a nose trimmer. Alright, that's it. So we're at the Elder's house. We have some sewing going on in the background, so let's just ignore that, please, if you hear sewing in the background. Oh, man. Whew, we're gonna talk to the Elder. See what he says. I see you're all together. What brings you all here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Oh, things in this world never go like they expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you? Well, we're members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing, really. Please pardon my expression. Man, there's like one hair up there that's like really bothering me. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually, we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children here in the village. A boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid anyway, you'd think about it. So he might have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is go ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Where's Louis at? Louis should be here somewhere in the village. The village is rather small, so I'm sure you'll be able to find him without any trouble. Okay then. Let's go find him. Find Louis. Where the Lulu at? He is not up in the graveyard. Weird place for a boy to hang out, so we're kind of glad that he's not there, right? Would he be at the... You think he's in here? I've been growing fruit here since this village was alive in the mining industry. When it comes to growing delicious fruit, I have no equal in this village. Oh damn. Lore. The hot lore. I'm actually looking to get out of the orchard business and start again as a merchant in bows. But there's still a number of problems hanging over this village, and if we can't find a way to resolve them, I won't be able to leave this place with a clear conscience. That's why my wife, instead of God, had to bows without me. Oh, man. Who are you? Pesca? Gonna be an orchard farmer? Melanie? Maloney? I think it's supposed to be Melanie. But Maloney. Melanie. Yeah, Melanie. My husband Pesca is really dedicated to his research. He works by the day in the orchard and researches various means of cultivation at night. Yeah, well, Pesca seems like a straight shooter. Is this the boy? This has gotta be the boy, right? Yeah. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you the merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like Agate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing! What's going on, Sebastian? It's like a tornado! I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louie by chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched that place and didn't find anything. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night, so I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now, hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too, kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky Bandit airship if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods is definitely smaller than another typical aircraft. How are you doing on your Monday, Sebastian? Got any good plans? And the two shadows just kept flying north until I couldn't see them anymore. So north there's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine that was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been just dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Ah, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're going to prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Oh, okay. You're a real nice person. Haha, as usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you guys looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Yo, village trail. I forgot that I can speed walk. Oh. Is it this way? Yeah. I think there was a map here. That's cool. Abandoned mine. So I want to go towards the abandoned mine, I think, right? That seemed to be what I was going before. New picture of your car might be cool. So I think I want to go to the abandoned mine. After we fight these guys, oh my god, this is so loud. How's the sound, man? The sound on my end is super loud. But I'm also using headphones and not listening like straight up to whatever. Attack? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Attack the roly-poly. Dead. Shit. That's cool, man. I'm gonna stream this morning, and then I don't know. I'm gonna stream in the afternoon at like 3. I just don't know what I'm streaming yet. I didn't know what I was streaming this morning either, but I just decided to do it like last minute. What I was doing last minute. Oh, that didn't do what I wanted to do at all. that's right. There's snow now. We've been away for a few days. We came home last night, so it was kind of not like I'm not like hip on what's going on with all the stuff in town right now. We got him on the backside, right? Did not. Alright, so let's just use arts. They're red. So is that red? Red fire, so fire should be good. So fire should do them in. That's cool. Is the what's it called up yet? The you said you were gonna apply to the car wash? Oh, come on. Gotta hit, gotta hit. Okay. Where are you gonna apply it? I thought maybe there'd be something there. Guess I was wrong. Up, yeah. How's that not a preemptive strike? Yo, got him.
Seems you came up.
Petco? Petco's pretty cool. I used to work at PetSmart. Long time ago. Oh, this is a new angle. I don't think it was this angle before, right? Let's see what it says. Gate secured with a heavy chain and a padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently. Which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua tipped his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of there. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You know, fun, Shara. Oh, well, I guess we're back to the village. We can buy some stuff. I don't know if we need, like, supplies or anything. Fight this guy.
Done already?
You put GTA with Aaron on Saturday? That's cool. How was that? Did you get any cool new stuff? Oh shit, I got hit in the back. Of course.
Seems you
Okay.
came up.
Easy fight. Easy fight. Oh, let's talk to the village elder. Shit, where'd he go? Waiting for my husband? Since it's this time of day, I'm sure he's up at the gravesite on the hill. You're trying to get something in GTA? That's cool. I'm pumped to check out some of the new stuff tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow night. If the Xbox is supposed to come tomorrow by 8. If it comes tomorrow by 8, we will do a nice, like, we'll do a long night stream tomorrow. We'll play probably a bunch of Yakuza, some other stuff. We'll see what's going on with it. Should be fun. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Oh, it's you young braces, isn't it? Oh, it's you young braces, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest the Empire, it was the thick of the fray, and this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. Ha ha! There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think that was something I could help you with, right? Oh, right. There was something we want to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if I paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd like to at least offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check out the place just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a moment here. It's gone! I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh, right, here it is. I thought he was to say it's gone. Okay, this should get you inside. Abandoning your mine key. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryzen. This will help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives so much easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Alright, let's go buy some stuff. I think there's a shop in here. The Moonlight Bar. She said, yeah, shop. Buy. What's my cut? Oh, I guess I'm not buying a ton of these. Rest. 60 for the night, that's fine. You might see a cool car. What kind of cool car? He just has stuff. I guess I could buy some of this. Sell. Let's just sell. Oh, let's convert. Let's see, let's convert 50 of these. 30 of those. 20. 40. 30. Shop. Yeah, what kind of car is it? Let's see, fresh milk, let's buy 5. Fresh eggs, let's buy 5. Let's buy 6, it's starting 3. Let's buy 5 of everything just in case. There we go. It's probably fine. Probably fine. Good there. I don't think there was anything else that I could have done here. So let's save real quick. It's locked. It's locked? Go ahead and save. And let's head off to the mine. I want to try to avoid these guys if I can. It says GTR R5035. You probably want a car this was cool. I do not know what car that is, but it sounds cool. My wife was actually giving me a bunch of grief over our vacation because we were talking about like we were in a real rich part of the state, like a real rich city, and she was like, "Oh yeah, there's so many nice cars here," and I'm like, "I don't know what these are." And then like I thought that this one car was like really nice and everything, and then she was like, "No, that car sucks." So, you know, it happens. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Use abandoned mine key. Whew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. I wonder if they're the same monsters that were in the mine that we already went to. Abandoned mine. No map. Okay, so... Whoa. Let's go around the back of this guy. Let's see. Murder crab. Okay, so that did not work. Let's see this one. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. It's cool, is it like... Is it just at a store, or is it a show, or does someone own it? Only got 3 from that? I mean, when in doubt, you're supposed to follow it, put your right hand on the wall, right? Shit. Let's go back. It feels too much like the way we're supposed to go. Well, but I mean, like, but like, is it like, but like, are you gonna go see it? Like, is it someone down the street owns it, and you're gonna go check it out, or like, is it at a store, like a dealership? Oh, someone owns it. Okay, shit. I don't want to go in here. Man, it's bright in here, huh? Isn't that the quiet, Estelle? Looks like we hit the jackpot. Fuck. I didn't get to explore the rest of the place. Well, we found the ship, guys. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. What's the Kyle? What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who'd have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo onto their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag those guys before they get away again. So this is our 3rd trip, huh? Man, Dawn can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived. Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool for staying this all alone. You're the ones who Josette had a run back and roll with. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now, hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only 3 of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then? Then that's simple as things. Let's get them, boys. Oh, so the other bracers are in on it. That's what I'm picking up on. Kyle produced the ball. So if I die here, I'll just reload, and I'll go check out the rest of the mine. And hopefully get my CP up. Oh shit. Got him. Let's see. Solver on that guy. Hurricane right here, I think. Actually worked out pretty well. Oh, this does do an attack, okay. Nice. Oh shit. Do I have an item that... Yeah, I do.
We're good to go.
And then I need... Do I have a heal party? Learn apple ice cream. Nice.
I'm sorry.
Perfect. Alright, so let's have him do just a general attack on him. Open things up a little bit. Learn fresh juice. Of course. That's fine. Art, solar, art, firebolt, art, solar, aqua. I wish that it did like a thing where like when that happened, like he dropped his thing, you know? Bomb. Boom, got him. Nice experience boost. Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, sweetie. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Ha! You really don't know anything, do you? What was it you called yourselves? The League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You're making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! He's got a bomb! Smoke bomb. What is this? You've got to be kidding me. Another smoke stream? Ha ha ha, it's too bad about the rest of the cargo. We'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Oh no. Ow, 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 some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it's a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once or twice now I've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara. Quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we got time to kick ourselves with this, then we got time. Then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Well, well, you sound like you should be a senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to get back the airliner, so now we have to take a look. The passengers may be inside. Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. And then I'm actually going to go... Interesting. There's the airliner. No time to look around else. Right now, first person investigate. No, it shouldn't be. It should be investigating the caves. Biatch. Let me investigate the caves. Ugh. Fine, whatever. Guess we'll investigate the caves. Airliner Lind. Wow, it's pretty bare here. There's a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with all of it, at least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Here's a lift car. It looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably use this to move the cargo. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. Guess we're going upstairs. There's food and barrels. It looks like the captain's seat. These are any other circumstances. I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Oh, is this a ladder there? No, doesn't take anything? Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, we're on top of the ship now. Let's just leave outside, okay? And then to this door. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. Thanks, Estelle. You really bring a lot of key stuff. Okay, so we searched the whole ship with no passengers. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility that passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandit airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer party. It's not like every clue is completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandit's hitting out on another place like anyways? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means the orbital engine has stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the bandits made multiple trips to carry off large amounts of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide their airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to ditch the Lin because their hideout is somewhere weird. Yes, that's exactly right. For my guess, I would imagine their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 15 ARG in size. In short, a peculiar place of which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandit's airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandit's hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we might be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then, what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to their army and ask them for their help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Legran. He should be able to contract the Hawking Gate if we use the orbital telephone. I want to look around the place now then, finally. Hopefully let me look around the cavern. Uh-oh. Huh? What the heck? Great. Now this is something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble having to contact them. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What in the world is this coming to? What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Does that girl really does look shifty? Hey, now that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came here myself. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape, and there were no hostages to be found here. Humph. It looks like the truth has come out. Most likely we notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute, how about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright, men, take them into custody. Oh, I just wanted to look around the mine, man. Come on, I just want to look around the mine. I fought that battle, so I don't really want to go back now. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, you'll be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, the cell will give you the place to cool your heels. That's not even funny. Tossing us in this place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the Armage managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are going at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, "This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early," if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant, which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who's leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught, which means we're the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix. Huh? Did you say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Olivier? You do remember my dulcet chords. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this. What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we'd get tired of you talk to yours are... What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We really don't care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done. And I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Ha ha ha. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved to the Enter Rose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano, then to feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skills, so I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Ha! A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. These conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yet I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I'd had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce, which had been used, was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar, something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the royal city. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about there? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Ah, such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this much longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in, and well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let's all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiots. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a zzz, and even a surely third idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? We all slept. Hey, you three, get up. Ugh. I'm tired. What's wrong? What? Are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Maybell? Well, that's an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybell herself. You better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew he was in the military before, but... I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. I only know Cassius... The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? Haha. It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that is the case, the general's hatred for racers may stem from Cassius leaving the army, from the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That dirty, rotten scoundrel. How about we turn to bows now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hot cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ha! Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for an exquisite services that I was about to render. You are quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for men such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to at least be a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that great Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over this matter. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay the compliments on so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single lira. I shall play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that. I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind one bit. Yeah, for sure he does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Ha! Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like the magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work, or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for whatever you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Haha, of course, I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy when we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary at Bose's South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. The unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting investigation. I see. Guess we better do an investigation on our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send the payment over to the guild for the work that you've done so far. Please make sure to use the money for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling the army is going to get in our way again, but I guess when that happens, it happens. Whenever they get in the way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across, because there actually is a spy in their midst. They'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet on our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, Body, who made you king of the show? Alright, so we gotta go to the South Block, but first we want to go to the Bracers Guild. Missing airliner. 6,000 in the air and 5 BP. Current rate Junior 7 class. Keep up the good work and be careful out there. Alright, so it's up here. Oh, escort requests have failed. Oh, damn. Stolen ring. I was burglarized the other day. How my jewelry ring found missing items. Find it we know in this whole block. New Ansel Path monster. Nebo Valley and Ansel Path. Where are those at? I think the East Bowes Highway, I think, was the Ansel Path. That's Eisen Road. The West Bowes Highway. I think this is where we want to go. Chrome Trail. Actually, I want to see if I can equip this guy with anything. Put some stuff there. Alright, ordnance. All quartz, okay. So, Eco Eye maybe? Can see enemies from distance. I got about 2 or 3 minutes, so I gotta stop. So, Ravenue Trail.
Enjoy the show.
Shit. New attack. 5 rounds. he also has a firebolt.
99 kitty cats.
Oh, he's 2 levels higher than everyone else, so that's good. Got a royal leaf. I really want to go back to that cave. Abandoned mine trail. I feel like there's even more. There's probably not more like people to fight, but like I feel like there might be more, you know?
Seems you came up short.
Hey, it's this outfit is now outside. If you don't leave the premises, I have no choice to have place yours. No, I wanted to go back. Oh, it's so upsetting. Alright, so let's see if I come here. Which ones am I on right now? South Block or Bear Claw? I don't have enough of those. Stolen Ring. Nebel Valley. New Ansel Path. Ah, try to get around. That's alright.
Seems you.
Being able to like run fast like this is so awesome. Every RPG should have that. Yeah, it's still locked, okay. Where's the boy? Is the boy still down here? No, he's gone? Okay. They're all gone.
Sorry.
99 kitty cats.
Alright, let's see. Items. Recipe book. I can use the pilot in a shell. Alright, so heal Estelle up. I don't know where any of this stuff is at. I guess I could try to go, like, the Crone Trail and see. These guys seem easy.
Alright, we rule!
Flaky potato. Oh shit, I didn't even see the guy. He was hiding. Oh my god, what was this? I think I fought this already once before, didn't I? Fireball. Solar. Fireball.
Alright, we're good to go.
More Crone Trail. I think I want to just try to avoid enemies here for the time being. And to see what's up here at the Crone Trail at the very end. Crone Trail checkpoint. Also not there. Fuck, I want to fight this thing. Surprise attack is now what I want.
Let's do this! Take that!
99 kitty cats.
Yo. I'm utilizing the map. Because the map seems like it would be... Fuck, I went the wrong way. God damn it. I'm utilizing the map. And I was like, wait, why am I going left? I want to utilize the map so I can go right. Ditch that, dude. Shit. Probably go rest at like the inn or something. So yeah, there's a couple of these I have no idea how to do them. And like, they seem like they're maybe out of the way or whatever, but I don't know. I think up here is the hotel. That's the Bracer Guild. This is the hotel. Alright, so let's see. Rest. And that'll be it for us. We'll come back and do some more of this later this afternoon. So thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you then. Bye.